Howdy, folks. Spencer here, and today I'm going to be explaining how you can refine more than 8,000 dilithium per day on a single character, how you can refine up to 549,000 dilithium per day across your entire account, and how you can move refined dilithium between the characters on your account. As always, chapters are listed down below. The first thing I want to take a look at is how you can refine more than 8,000 dilithium per day on a single character. Now, I do want to emphasize right away that this is not the easiest way to get more dilithium. The easiest way to get more dilithium is the next thing that I'm going to talk about, which is to use multiple characters. But just to cover all the bases, I do want to explain the two methods that exist in the game right now to get more than 8,000 dilithium per day on a single character. The first of those methods requires that you're in a fleet that has a tier 2 dilithium mine. You can check this by opening up your fleet window, going to the holdings tab, the lithium mine, and if you see that the top blue track is at least at tier 2, then you have access to a mission on the fleet dilithium mine that will let you refine an additional 500 dilithium per day. Now, the downside to this is that this is not a permanent unlock. If you want to do this, you have to go to the Fleet Dilithium mine every single day that you want to get that extra dilithium. If you're not sure where the Fleet Dilithium mine is, it is located to the northeast of Deep Space Nine or to the north of the Vlukta asteroid field in the Alpha Quadrant. So head on over there and hit the Enter Dilithium Mine Holding button. This is a fleet map, so sometimes it'll load fast, sometimes it may take a couple minutes for it to load. Once you're on the space portion of the map, you'll need to hit Contact Traffic Control and beam to the surface. And like I said, sometimes it can take a while. For me here, it just took about 50 seconds, so don't be surprised if both the space and ground maps for this do take some time to load. Now, once you're on the ground map, you'll want to talk to the mining foreman that you see off to my right. If you don't see him there, he is located at the bottom left of the building here when you're looking at the mini map. So head on over to him, and he's got this duty officer mission that you'll pick up. And again, you can do this once a day. The downside is that in order to pick this mission up, you have to actually go to this map. So I'm going to refine my 8K for the day, and I'm going to hit this now. You see that it just took 500 of the dilithium ore, and it takes 5 seconds for it to complete. And just like that, I have now refined 8,500 dilithium per day on this character rather than 8,000. But again, you have to go to this map and deal with those loading times every day you want to do this. And the second way for you to refine more than 8,000 dilithium per day is unfortunately an exclusive for lifetime subscribers or those of you that were subscribed to month for more than 800 days. So this is the Veteran Dilithium Refiner. There's an NPC like this on Starfleet Academy, Quonos, and New Romulus Command. On Starfleet Academy here, he is located at the right side of the map, right outside the entrance to the big building over here. And the way that this Veteran Dilithium Refiner works is it will let you refine 1,000 dilithium ore, but you can only do it every other day, so it averages out to 500 a day. So you can see here it's going to take 1,000 of the dilithium ore, and after 5 seconds, it is going to turn that into another 1,000 refined for me. So again, that's got a 2-day timer on it. It is lifetime exclusive, so not everyone's going to have access to it. But if you combine that with the Fleet Dilithium mine, a thing that I just showed you, that is 9,000 dilithium ore that you could be refining per day on a single character if you're wanting to take the time to talk to the Veteran Dilithium Refiner and take the time loading into that fleet map to pick that other mission up. Now I'm going to show you the location of this NPC on New Romulus Command and Quonos. Now, if you're on a Romulan or Jem'Hadar, you can also use the Veteran Dilithium Refiner on your faction's planet, but Romulans do also have one of their own. So if you go to the New Romulus Command and you go in and to your left, the Veteran Dilithium Refiner NPC is basically right across from the exchange here, near the door that leads out to the New Romulus Adventure Zone. So pretty easy for Romulans to access, pretty close to the exchange, pretty convenient. And for Klingons, it's on the Academy over on Kronos, so it's specifically on the east side of the map in the room that has the exchange, bank, and mail in the southern bit of that room there. So just go over to that NPC, process unrefined dilithium, works just like the others. And now I want to show you the impact of what that extra 1k a day can mean for you. So if you're going in and trying to convert your dilithium to Zen, let's say you're going at the 500 to 1 rate, which is what the PC DLX is at right now with the backlog. Let's say you're trying to get, like a Muds bundle or something that cost about 15,000 Zen, so like 150 bucks. You would need 7.5 million dilithium. If you're just doing dilithium refinement on one character and you're doing the base of 8,000, it would take you 937 days. Now, if you go up to that 9,000 a day, that's cutting a bit of time off, but that is clearly still quite a bit of time to get that much dilithium. And that's where the second and much more effective method comes into play. Something that many people do not realize in Stowe is that this 8,000 refinement that you can do per day is per character. So you can have a lot of characters in this game. In fact, if you have a lifetime subscription, you can have up to 61. If you don't have the lifetime subscription, then the most you can have is 53, which is still quite a few characters. And if I pull up a calculator here, if you've got 53 characters and you're doing 8,000 lithium per day on them, that right there is 424k that you could be refining per day. Now, if you're a lifetime member, that goes up to 61 characters at 8,000 a day. That's 488k. But, if you were really dedicated and putting that time in to do the veteran dilithium turn-in thing that I just showed you and the fleet dill mine thing, then it would take you a lot of time, but you could do 9,000 dilithium per day on these characters. So 61 times 9,000 means that the actual dill refinement cap is 549k once you factor in the max characters you can possibly have in the game and the maximum that you can refine on each character. And with that, if I pull that spreadsheet back up and zoom out here, you can see that the impact more characters has is quite drastic. So even just having 10 characters that you're doing 8,000 dilithium per day on, that is taking you down from 938 days to 94. So 3 months you'd have the Zen to go in and pick up that Muds bundle. And obviously the more characters you have, the faster you can go through and do this. And if I increase this up to that 9,000 a day, that number goes, the number of days needed goes down even further. So there is an easy route to get more dilithium, and it is simply to use more characters. Which brings up the next question. How do you get the dilithium, the refined dilithium, from those other characters over to your main character? So the way to go about this is to create an offer on the dilithium exchange here. So I'm going to put up a posting here at 200, we'll do 250 dilithium per Zen, and I'm going to put up 11,000 dilithium. So that is going to put up an offer there. It's not going to go through because of how the market currently is. And you can either just cancel the offer immediately, or you can swap characters and cancel the offer on the other character. So as soon as this loads, I'll hop onto this character, cancel that offer, and withdraw the dilithium on this other character. So cancel offer, withdraw, and you see that I just got that extra dilithium on this character. So it's pretty easy to go in and transfer your dilithium between characters on your account. It is time intensive if you're trying to go out and, fully do 8,000 dilithium per day or 9,000 per on, 50 plus characters. But there are methods out there that I've discussed even in the past that do let you get a decent amount of dilithium in a short amount of time. So back in the day when I was fully free to play in the game, I went through and did contraband on a bunch of characters pretty much every single day. It did take about 15 to 20 minutes to do on 50 characters, but those contraband turn ins were each netting me 2,000 dilithium on each character I was doing them on. So in 15 to 20 minutes, I was getting 100,000 refined dilithium. So there's other methods out there. Nowadays you have Admiralty you can also take advantage of. There are ways to go in and get dilithium on those other characters that don't require you to invest in putting a build together. And I think that pretty much wraps everything up. So to recap, there are ways for you to refine more than 8,000 dilithium per day on a character, but the much more effective route to getting more dilithium each day is to simply play more characters. The reason for that is that 8,000 dilithium refinement cap is done on a per character basis, not per account. Meaning that if you have 10 characters and you get 8k dilithium on each of them each day, then you could refine 80k dilithium a day. And if you have 50 characters and you get 8k on each of them a day, you could refine 400,000 dilithium in the same day. And as I showed, you could use the dilithium exchange to move that over to the character you want all that dilithium on. If you have any further questions, feel free to drop them down below. But that is going to be it for today. Again, thanks to all channel members and viewers for the continued support. I will see you guys around.